Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. I have here TJ Holmes and Amy My Black, whatever, um, Roblox. If I'm saying her name right, I'm probably not. He um, has been carrying on with an affair with. Um, at first I didn't know who they were talking about, but then because I don't watch if he's on the Good Morning America, I don't watch Good Morning America that much, but I have seen him on there. Yeah, he's a very very good journalist on there. Um, like I said, I've seen it here and there, but I don't watch it on a regular basis. But yeah, he's very good at what he does. He's been um um I don't know if he's in the process of getting ready to lose his job. He's been carrying on with an affair with this woman here, Amy Roblox, for quite some time. They both were married. Now they're both either separated or divorced from their marriage mates. We don't know if this affair has something to do with them breaking up. We don't know how long this affair they've been carrying on with this affair. But the first initial thought when I found out, when I really when this really got on my radar, because when it first popped up, it really wasn't on my radar until they kept showing it in videos and talking about it, and I was like, oh my goodness, that then it right, light bulb went off in my head. And now they say they haven't broken any policies at um, ABC. But they're investigating. They took them off of TV pending an investigation. My guess is that, and they are, I believe, in the process of trying to paint him, because he's a black man in a situation. They're probably going to try to paint him as some type of a predator or whatever, or sexual. They're probably going to try to get him on sexual harassment. Um, what the point that I want to make in this video is black men's lack of self control. This man he started out as on CNN. This man has had a very, very successful career in journalism, and now he might be faced with the possibility he might be in a Matt Lauer type situation, where Matt Lauer had a very good successful career on NBC, and now he's unemployed, or forced into early retirement, because found out he was messing with women, but they got him on sexual harassment. But I'm not talking about white men right now, but I'm talking about black men right now. Um, their lack of self control. A lot of black men lack self control, and it usually costs them when they lack self control. It can cost them their career. In his case, it could cost him his career, or it can actually cost them their freedom too. Particularly, they have children by women, and they get arrested for child support. And black men, when they lack self control, I find that over the years have been caught up in all different type of situations because they lack self control, and they don't have um I don't know. I don't I mean, black men are extremely over sexualized. They're extremely over sexualized, and a lot of black men are, and that has caused a lot of problems within the black um, culture. Um, a lot of black men have found themselves in some precarious situations because they lacked self control. Now has a very good career as a anchorman on Good Morning America. Now he may be facing the possibility of losing his job because he lacks self control. My question is, why would you get involved with a woman? They said something about allegedly I'm gonna say allegedly he's a serial cheater, that he didn't mess with other women on the job. I don't know. This is allegedly. Don't quote me on it, but um why would you get involved with women on your job as a black man, especially a white woman on the job? Because my guess is, my fear is they're gonna try to get him for sexual harassment. They're saying, well, we taking him off, for further investigation, and they so far they haven't really broken any policies. But my guess is they're gonna try to nail it. They're gonna try to stick it to him. They're gonna try to make it seem like he violated he some kind of policy. They gonna try to get him for sexual under some sexual harassment type situation, and they gonna Matt Lauer him. That's what my fear is. They're gonna mess around and Matt Lauer him. And my thing is that why would he get involved with these women on the job in the workplace and a white woman on top of that? And you a black man, you know, living in America. Why would you put yourself in that situation to where you can lose a very successful, lucrative career in an excellent position on a national network? You can put yourself in a position to where you would lose that position because you don't have any self control, and black men's lack of self control, being over sexualized, and their lack of self control, I find, has put them, a lot of them, in some very precarious situations that they've had a hard time trying to get themselves out of. And I think black men being over sexualized and them having lack of self control has caused it. I think it puts them in a position to where they lose their priorities. They lose their priorities, and they um it makes them lose their focus and lose their priorities. And I think black men could be a whole lot further if they would learn self control. Because the Bible talks about this. The Bible talks about getting our members in subjection, meaning learning self control. And a lot of men, and that white men too, but right now I'm talking about black men a bit, because a lot of black men have that issue of lacking self control. I think it has set them back. It has put them in a position to where they haven't progressed as far as they probably can progress as men. Put them where, as a collective, be able to put themselves in better positions, um, financially, economically, and I think it really hinders black men. It really hinders them when they don't have any self control, and it puts them in these types of situations, just like Nia Long's fiance. I think he was her fiance, Udoka. I forget what his name is, Udoka something. Now she done moved on. She done moved back to California, and she was probably being a good woman to him. Now she done went back to California. He lost the love of his life because he was messing with a woman white woman on the job. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that he lost his position at the university. He lost his position at the university because he was messing around with this white woman. Now, that's all they're talking about in this situation. All they're talking about is T.J. Holmes, this T.J. Holmes, that he's a serial cheater, and this and that and the other. Now, you don't hear them saying not one word about this woman here that he was having an affair with. You don't hear them saying not one word about her. So they're going to make him out to be the villain and, predator. They're going to try to, stick a sexual harassment charge on him. They say he was messing with other women's on the job. Allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. They're going to try to stick a sexual harassment charge on them. And black men have to be careful about these things. You are still a black man in America. I talk to my sons too. I was like, when you go to work, don't you say nothing out the way that, I try to talk to my sons too. You are still a black man. I don't care how successful you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many white folks on the job that you cool with or whatever the situation is like that. You got to remember you're still a black man in America. And you're going to still get stigmatized. You're going to still get stereotyped and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter how much education you have. It doesn't matter how nice looking you are. It doesn't matter. You're still a black man in America. And then he dealing with this white woman here. They're going to make her out to be little Miss Innocent while he gets painted as the villain in the situation. And now he might be facing a possibility why he might mess around and lose his job behind this. Because he lacked self-control. He lacks self-control. He's leaving, I Googled, it said as of September he divorced his wife. So I don't know, is she's divorced. She was married to Andrew Shue, the guy from Melrose Place that played on Melrose Place. She's getting a divorce too. So I don't know if both of them is getting a divorce because of what they got going on with each other. I don't know, but this is a mess. This is a mess. Black men need to stop putting themselves in these situations. Black men need to learn to practice self-control. Learn to practice self-control. Stop getting into these situations. You don't get involved with any female on your job. You don't say nothing out the way. You don't touch them inappropriately. You just don't cross that line. I talked to both of my sons about that. You don't cross that line. You don't cross that line. I don't care if they try to throw it at you. You better bag it up. Because not only can you lose your job, you can mess around and catch a case too. Catch a sexual harassment case or rape or whatever situation is that. And he just didn't put himself in a really bad situation. Now he might mess around and lose his job. A career, I'm sure he worked very, very hard. He worked very, very hard to get to this level. And he might lose it all because of this. Black men need to learn to practice self-control. They need to cultivate that. We need to educate our young black men into learning. I'm seeing this too many times that black men are putting themselves in these situations. And it's just sad. It's just sad and it's ridiculous. And they stand to lose a lot at the end. You know. Yeah, I'm wondering how this is gonna play out. Yeah, but let me know in the comment section of what your thoughts are on this. This is something else. He got himself in quite a pickle. Mm-mm-mm. Nice looking man too. And they don't hardly hire no blacks on there. They don't hardly hire no blacks on these shows like that. And it was not it's nice it was nice to see a black man in that position. And now he mess things up, mess around and get himself fired. Now we ain't gonna see. They probably another black man try to get in there. They may not give him a chance. He didn't probably then ruin it for other brothers that might need a chance. Mm. It's a shame. It's really sad. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. This is sad. Yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Until the next video, be blessed.